Hello ladies and gentlemen, Top Hat Gaming Man here and welcome to another exciting edition of Top Hat Chat. As I said, I am the Top Hat Gaming Man and this is Luke Street. And Luke, what's that logo on your jumper? That's not a Top Hat Gaming Man logo, what's that?
No, it isn't. This is the Twitch.tv logo.
Oh, Twitch.tv, like our account, which is twitch.tv/TopHatChat.
Yeah.
Which you can watch every Saturday night at 9 PM GMT, can't you?
Yes, that is the one. That felt shameless enough.
It was. That was a nice shameless plug. It
Yes,
was indeed.
yeah.
Need to remind people to watch twitch.tv/TopHatChat and follow us so they can watch us on Saturday nights at 9 PM GMT. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So, right. Now we've got that out of the way. Today we are your idea because you tried to argue about this the other day.
Yes.
And we're kind of bringing this back to this conversation that me and yourself
Okay,
had.
on my own channel I done a few videos a few months ago moaning about the term retro gaming and how it doesn't often make any sense. I found another word that probably annoys me just as much, and that is the word PC, which simply means personal computer, and how the word appears to be used in all sorts of contexts these days. It doesn't appear to have any definition.
Yeah, well it does. It does have a definition. I'll put it up on my phone now as we speak.
That's not a phone, that's a personal computer. You can do a lot more with it than make phone calls.
Yeah, I suppose so. Hold on, where is it? There we go, let me find my tab, because I opened these up specifically for this. See, on this particular search that I found,
yes.
it has 3 definitions.
Okay, let's read them out one by one.
Okay, so the first definition is politically correct and political correctness, PC language.
That doesn't relate to the subject matter, we're talking about personal computers,
okay,
so
right.
not political correctness.
Then we'll try the next one.
Okay.
It is British and it is a police constable. For example, PC Bartholomew made his report.
And again, I don't care about bloody police constables, I don't care about political correctness, I hate political correctness.
Okay, and the other one is a personal computer.
Thank you, that's the one we're looking for.
You can download the software onto your PC. That is the word used in context. So, that's incredibly vague.
Yes, exactly. You can download the software onto your personal computer on this, can't you?
Yes.
And I can download software onto my Nintendo Switch as well, because my Nintendo Switch is a PC and that's a PC too. Surely they have to be PCs.
Yeah. I mean, they're looking around. There's other definitions that we can pull up. I mean, Wikipedia says a personal computer is a multi-purpose computer whose size, capabilities, and price make it feasible for individual use. PCs are intended to be operated directly by an end user rather than by a computer expert or technician.
So again, the Nintendo Switch and your mobile phone are both personal computers. They're
in
PCs.
Theory, so as well as the Xbox One and the PS4.
Yeah. So if you was going to play Temple Run, or I know you love a bit of Candy Crush Saga, if you was to play any of those games, you would be a PC gamer because you'd be playing them on your personal computer, wouldn't you?
I mean, in theory, I haven't found a definition that would contradict that statement. Because, I mean, when you think of a PC initially, you think of a big monitor. Yeah. I suppose a TV would count as the same thing, and you think of a keyboard and mouse, but that doesn't seem to be in any of the definitions that I've found, which is odd.
It is odd.
The other definition that I've found from Wikipedia is PC is short for personal computer, or IBM PC. The first personal computer produced by IBM was called the PC, and increasingly the term PC came to mean IBM or IBM compatible personal computers, to the exclusion of other types of personal computers such as Macintoshes.
But again, that doesn't make any sense because IBM don't make computers anymore and people still call them PCs, so that still doesn't make any sense.
The term seems to be that it's become used more broadly. So as time has gone on, the term has been used specifically initially for IBM-made personal computers.
And IBM clones, obviously, I would gather.
And then eventually it started to be made more, or used more widely, for any computer that isn't directly a Mac, I suppose.
So what's the difference then? Why is a Mac not a PC? Why is a Mac not a PC?
Because originally it was IBM and they've created their own label. Do you know what I mean? Like an IBM PC, or a PC as it's used by IBM,
But they're not made by IBM now. That's what I'm saying.
But it was almost used as I can't think of the word that I'm looking for. Like a name specifically for them.
They've procured the name PC to label their products, but IBM don't exist anymore. That's my issue.
Yeah, so it's been used more broadly after that. But what you're saying really is right, because if I was going to create a definition for a PC, it would be that it uses a Linux or Windows-based operating system or similar, separating it from Macs. It uses a mouse and keyboard, or a mouse/touchpad and a keyboard, and that would make it considerably more as its primary use of control. Because
what about an Amiga 500 then? An Amiga 500 uses all of those things, however it doesn't have a Windows operating system, but it has all of those other things. Is an Amiga 500 a PC?
Isn't that technically a microcomputer?
It is a microcomputer.
So then maybe that can be where the line is drawn. If it doesn't use Windows, Linux, or there are a few others, but I can't think of the names off the top of my head. If it doesn't use any of those specific operating systems, then maybe it can be used. The term microcomputer can be used broadly.
Objection.
Okay.
Objection.
That makes a change.
Obviously, the early IBMs, they didn't have Windows, as far as I'm aware. But they were PC, so that definition doesn't work either, does it?
No, it doesn't. I suppose.
What?
No, I'm feeling stumped.
It doesn't make any sense.
I'm feeling stumped.
In fact, this brings. I can remember an amusing anecdote. Actually, I watched the Gaming Historian's video this week about Tetris.
I haven't seen that yet. No spoilers, please.
It's not a major spoiler, but basically it's a 1 hour long documentary about Tetris.
Okay.
And in part of the documentary, a British man goes to Russia to procure the licensing for Tetris.
Okay.
And within the contract, it stated that he had the rights to use it on all personal computers. The Russians, what they intended to mean by that was as in like IBM clones, personal computers.
Okay.
But he interpreted personal computers the same way I have. Anything, basically. If it's a computer and you own it, it's a personal computer. So he then went against the Russians and published it on bloody everything.
So, I mean, in theory, I suppose that there's no legal definition either.
Yes, so what actually happened was, further into the process, the Russians, when he wasn't looking, they changed the contract and stated what they defined as a PC within the contract. So they had to define what a PC was within the contract rather than just write PC, because the term PC doesn't actually make any sense as a standalone word. I'm
now really wishing that you told me this beforehand and I could have tried to research a legal definition.
Okay,
I'll have a little play now, see if I can find anything.
See, this is what's great about Top Hat Chat, ladies and gentlemen. It's all on the fly. We'll make it up as we bloody go along. It's completely non-scripted, as you can see. We're still doing research as we're making the content.
Right, so is there anything else that you would like to... I mean, is a PlayStation 1 a PC?
Well, it depends how you define what a PC is. It's a personal computer. Yes, it is a personal computer. Yes.
Okay.
In my opinion.
No.
There's not a legal definition of PC.
Hold on. I'm trying. We may have to cut this bit out.
Yes. In fact, PC legal definition. In fact, I think why don't we give up on this for now, and in fact we will let the ladies and gentlemen within our comment section see if they can define what a PC actually is for us. Do you agree with that? Maybe they can find a legal definition.
Well, I have found...
You found something?
Nothing.
Nothing, yes.
Nothing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think a PC is? Do you think we are just being pedantic assholes, or do you think we actually have a good point with this one? Let us know in the comment section. Yeah. Cheerio!